Hello the internet, Viperion here again with another episode from my Resonant Rise modded world. How you all doing today? Hope you're doing well. Today I am going to do something a little different. Rather than preparing everything beforehand and then running through a few bits and pieces, I am going to travel to another dimension and take on a boss, and I'm going to do it in one take, I hope. So we'll see what could possibly go wrong, but what we're going to do here is we're going to go to the Twilight Forest dimension, and already we have run into an issue. Alright, give me that back because I need that here. And to do that you need a 2x2 like this. You need to surround it with flowers. I'm just going to use dandelions here. Any kind of flowers will do, they tell me. You fill the hole with water, so we're going to get one in there, and we'll just quickly refill this and put this back up here, and you throw a diamond in, and there is a lightning blast, so I am going to be a little careful here, like that, and as you can see you get Twilight Portal. So this is a portal to another dimension, to the Twilight Forest, which is a reasonably famous dimension. I have here everything I'm going to need. I've upgraded my dolly to a diamond dolly in case I get any spawners that I want to capture. I've got my hang glider and my jetpack. I've enchanted my jetpack with soulbound, and I have myself a new bow. This is a Tinker's Construct Slime longbow. And I am using at the moment these arrows, these Alumite arrows. It is rather overpowered. You can one-shot zombies with this. So I have got my sword, I've got my bow and arrows, I've got my picks. I will refill that with water again just in case I find myself on fire. And we're going to dive on through. Now I have no idea whether this is going to lag horribly when I first jump through. I imagine it's going to, but we'll see how we go. So, in a 3, R2, R1, whee! And here we go. So just while this is loading, the Twilight Forest is another realm you can go into. It has its own sort of chain of bosses that you can go through, and you can't take on one boss until you defeat the boss before it. The first boss that we're going to go and look for is something called the Naga, which is a very long, quite dangerous snake creature. The Twilight Forest is, it's obviously because it's twilight, there's no day and no night, so you can't sleep there as far as I'm aware. The mobs, generally speaking, are quite passive. They won't usually attack you, but obviously the bosses are an exception, and there are some things around here. Alrighty, so there's our portal. Something obsidian there, that's new. Oh, here we go. Slight catch up. And the map is completely wrong. A mini map there. Let's just go into hover mode on our jet and go up. The map is caught up. Excellent. Here we go. So we're in an oak savanna, and I see, that is perfect. There is the Naga, is in that little thing right there. Alright, so we're going to go back down here. Going to turn that off for the time being. I'm just going to make a waypoint for the portal, just in case I forget it. But what do we got here? A raven. Actually, I wanted a raven. Come here, raven. Twilight Hunter. Very good. And did he drop a feather? He did, a raven's feather. So I was going to make a map so that I could find the Naga enclosure. I don't see... We'll go for a wee squiz around here. There he is, the Naga. Now, the Naga doesn't have any ranged attacks. So I could just sit up on one of these platforms and plink away at them, but that's not much fun, so I'm not going to do it that way. But as I was saying about the raven, the reason I wanted to find one of those is because you can use the raven's feather and something called torchberries to create a magic map which details all the cave down there. Details all of the monsters and all these bits and pieces you can find. Is that a block of lapis? It is. That's weird. I have no idea what these are, what these are for. Maybe they point the way towards something. We'll have to investigate those. But I'm reasonably well prepared, I think. So I think I'm going to go in and I'm going to take on the Naga from straight away, pretty much. So wish me luck, and here we go. So I am going to attack him with my bow. Alright, here we go. This is not going to take very long. Oh, here. And I'll finish him off with the sword. Woohoo! Easy as that. And I got nearly 20 levels off that as well. Fantastic. Does seem to be rather a lot of mobs just under here. There must be something under here. So what that does is it gets me the Naga trophy, miniature yellow heart, a whole bunch of Naga scales, and some pork chops for some reason. But there you go. So the Naga trophy allows me to hunt the next thing in the Twilight Forest, which is, if we go to our achievements panel here, so go to achievements, it has one of its own. So here we have the Twilight Portal, and then we go to Twilight Arrival. Then we've got Twilight Hunter, which is hunt some of the local wildlife. The next thing is craft the magic map, which is what I was going to do. But then we go to Naga Hunter, which lets us create Naga Armorer, Naga Scale Chest and Leg Armor. And then, this is the thing, Shimmering Scale. Attain a Naga Scale, allowing you to overcome the barrier magic surrounding the Lich's Tower. So the Lich is the next boss in the Twilight Forest. Now, I'm not going to take him on today, because he's a lot harder than the Naga is, and I really didn't expect to find a Naga so quickly. But you actually can't get into the Lich's lair until you have the Shimmering Scale, which I now have, because of course I have these Naga Scales here, which is fantastic. So, yeah, thanks for watching. And no, I'm kidding. We'll do a bit more exploring around here. The other thing the Twilight Forest is famous for are things called hollow hills. So it looks like a normal hill, but it is hollow, obviously. On the inside it has these things called goblins inside them. I'm pretty sure they're goblins. And there are a lot of different ores in the ceiling of these hollow hills. And they're also shown, I believe anyway, that, what's that? Firefly. Dead firefly. There you go. Now I'm pretty sure with the fireflies as well, he said, getting ever more. Yeah, I can hear the spider. Yeah, you can put it on there and it glows, and so I can take that with me and use them as light sources, which is pretty cool. Just jump up on here. So yeah, as I was saying, the magic map details the hollow hills and the Naga enclosures and the Lich's towers and all those sorts of bits and pieces. So what I'm going to do is I need to find something called torchberries. So if we go into NEI here, and I put in torchberry, you've got a torchberry plant which then drops torchberries. So I have to find one of these somehow, and I'm pretty sure if I just break that plant then I'll get these torchberries. And with the torchberries and the raven's feather and the glowstone, which is why I brought the glowstone with me, you can make the map focus, and then with the map focus and 8 pieces of paper you can make the magic map. So I'm going to have a look around here. There's another raven, but I only need one of those. I'm going to have a look and see if I can find some of this torchberry plant. Oh, you get mystical flowers here. I did not know that. What are you? A May apple. No idea what that is. Can't harvest it? Can't harvest it. Okay, fair enough. What about with a silk touch shovel? Where's my shovel? Nope, not even. Okay, no idea what mayberries are for. Let's keep looking for torchberry plants and seeing. See now that I believe is a lich's tower, which I'm not going to get too close to because it's full of all sorts of nasties. But I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Mystical light grey flower. Now the torchberry plants may only grow underground. I'm not entirely sure. Certainly haven't seen any yet. I've probably gone past a few. You guys are going, hey, it's back there, it's back there. Oof. See, these things are not at all hostile. Most of the mobs in Twilight Forest, the ones Twilight Forest actually add, aren't hostile. Is that another Naga enclosure? It is. Wow. Yeah, okay. These things are a lot more frequent than I thought they were. Or I just got lucky. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Now it's got a lot of fireflies on it. Okay, well, while we're here, why not? Let's see if we can ping it from here. Ugh, disappears out of render distance. Come on you, come here, come here, come here. Come closer. Nope, alright. Let's see if we can take it on with our sword. This may be a bad idea. I'm gonna eat a potato. Alright, come on. How much damage? No damage. Ha! Come here, come on, come here, come here, come here. These things are not as hard as I thought they were. Wow, how to get 30 levels easily. See, 2 Naga trophies, 2 miniature hearts. Where's all my scales? 18 Naga scales. What's that? Raw venison this time. Okay. Yep, apparently those Nagas are a lot easier than I thought they were going to be. Which is good, right? Ow. Just collecting a few firebugs here. I may use those for decoration in other parts of my base. And I'm assuming that is bad for you, so let's just not go there. Right. This is quite cool. Naga stone. You can use it in various patterns and things, and cracked stone and cracked stone brick and things like that. So we're still in Oak Savanna over here. I'm assuming this will be something different. Mushroom Forest. Well, that's not very surprising now, is it? Right. Still looking for torchberry plants. It looks like jungle wood. Oak wood. Really? Moss patch. Okay, sure. Blue sheep. Apparently the sheep in the Twilight Forest still poop, which is good to know. What's this little thing over here? What is this? Mossy stone brick. Out. Don't know that that's anything. Okay. That's fine. Oh, that's interesting. Cool. And that looks like it's another Lich's Tower. Which again, we won't be messing with in this episode. Hello, bunny. Alrighty. Well, is that a black lotus? Mystical black flower. It's not a black lotus. We're back in the oak savanna. Yep. Okay. What does that torchberry plant look like again? That looks like it might actually hang off something, possibly. I wonder if I should be looking in the trees rather than at the ground. Tricky one. Whoa. The lag is real. What is this? Oh, that's more of that May apple. Oh, we have a snowy biome over here. There are other things. The next thing, I don't know if it's the next thing after the Lich, but I know that there is a Yeti that you can fight in here. And obviously they hang out in the snowy areas. Wow, that's pretty cool. Also these areas, like the Lich's Tower, if I hadn't fought the Naga, it's protected by a force field, which simply means you can't go into it. This looks to be... Oh, slowness effect. Uh-oh. No thank you. Dire wolf, it said. Yeah. But I have not taken any damage, so I'm okay. Did he drop anything? Beetroot seeds. I don't think the dire wolf dropped beetroot seeds. What is this? I wonder if that's any particular kind of... what if you drop something in there, something happens or not. Hard to tell. Maybe, maybe not. General garden variety bat. Alright, I think I'm going to need to do some research. Ooh, ooh. Whoa! Dudes. Unnecessary. Really? Really? Unnecessary. +1 bane of arthropods. Does that count wolves? Oh, there's one more. Man, those guys really track you down. I should have been looking at my map. There's one more over here, I think. Yep, there he is. Hey, buddy. And by 1 I meant 3. Wow. Okay, there you go. Right, so as I said, I'm going to have to do some research about where you can find these torchberry bushes. I was really, really surprised to find those 2 Naga enclosures so close to where I started. Hello, birdie. Alright, so this is just like any other realm once you get back to where you came from. So I'm just going to charge back to my portal. And that's just a wolf, like any other wolf. So they're not going to hurt me. It's just the dire wolves. Interesting. Okay, that's good. Good to know. Having said that, I am going to do it this way just because I can't be bothered dealing with stuff. Have a quick look around for torchberries. Torchberry bushes. Oh no, that's the horns of a sheep. not the same thing at all. Yeah, and these obsidian pillars with the lapis on top of them, they're new to me. I'm not sure what the deal is with those. But I guess we will find out. Alright, and then we'll charge back home. So it'll reload. We will be back at our house. And I will put the Naga trophy up somewhere. So loading. Here we go. There's our roof horse over there. Same roof horse that we have always had in this series, which is nice. Alright, so we get our Naga trophy here, and we'll put that above the door as a warning to all the other Nagas. Ta-da! Just like that. Fantastic. Right, well, reasonably short one today. It wasn't supposed to be, but but yeah, that turned out to be rather easier than I was expecting it to be. So until next time, we'll see you later. Bye bye.